my sequel in the series, The Darkly Luminous Fight for Persephone Parker, is actually about the fact that at the end of the book, the hero and heroine have just gotten together, but that's really only a precursor to a greater problem, which is the fight that's going to happen for her on the threshold between the mortal and the spirit world. So I think for me, it's sort of like, yes, you have a happy ending, but that doesn't mean that the characters are then always safe. The thing with paranormal romance that I love is that there really always is a sense of danger. You do have dangerous worlds that we build as authors, because that keeps the conflict and the tension high. So for me, it's basically just taking the story a step further and saying, okay, yes, my hero and heroine are together, but will they make it to the end of this book with all of the things that they're about to face? And then the series does continue with a prequel. So we sort of see how books 1 and 2 came to be, and then it will move forward in time into the 20th century and broaching World War I with my characters, my main characters. Their family continues on with that line. So I think a lot of times for readers, they like following in the series. They like following characters that they're familiar with. So I am keeping familiar characters throughout all of these. The focus will slightly change as we go, but it will be the Reichman family will maintain a core presence there.
And did you always see this as a series, like, from the beginning?
Yeah, I really did. I knew that it was somewhere between 3 or 4 books, and so it's going to be a 4-book series, a quartet with some novellas that focus on some of the side characters that factor into it too. But yeah, 4 main books. Some of my side characters will be out in the fall in a midwinter fantasy. They'll get a chance to star. But yeah, I knew that it was a series, but I knew that it had basically a time limit, because the Victorian era is so defining for me in this particular series that I don't really want to go past that era. So really kind of the height of the the Gilded Age rather, and then into World War I, which is really when the Victorian era is done for good. So I kind of try and span that time period.